Let's talk about China for a minute. So, the Trump administration has been trying to renegotiate a fairer trade deal. Obviously, the word around tariffs has been kind of taken apart and turned into a whole bunch of different things. We're not going to get into what the word tariffs mean. We are going to get into the fact that China is a malicious geopolitical enemy, not a foe, not someone who just wants to get by. China actively wants to destroy the United States of America. It's part of their 100-year plan. If you haven't read that book, I suggest you do. So, China, President Trump's been trying to renegotiate the trade deal with China, kind of realign some of the alliances globally, but also make it fairer for the American population, for the American workers, rightfully so. Um, and now we are seeing that during trade talks, the Chinese pretended to be committee chairman, Representative John Mulliner from Michigan, asking for input on proposed sanctions with which the legislatures were planning to target Beijing. In the email, he was asking your insights are essential. The email read, asking a group to review a draft of the legislation attached to the message. But why had the chairman send the message from a non-government address? It turned out to be a latest in a series of cyber espionage campaigns linked to Beijing. People familiar with the matter timed to potentially deploy spyware against organizations given input on President Trump's trade negotiations. The FBI and the Capitol Police are investigating the Mulliner emails, and cyber analysts traced embedded malware to APT 41, believed to be a contractor. It's not a contractor. Nothing in China is contracted. The fact that the Wall Street Journal wrote the word contractor in there is the Wall Street Journal trying to appease the Chinese. So they want to break the story, but their idea of breaking the story is to try to make the Trump administration look bad rather than show the maliciousness of the Chinese Ministry of State Security and the Chinese government as a whole. God forbid you write something critical in the Wall Street Journal about communists.